Elbow Grease by John Cena, illustrated by Howard McWilliam. Elbow Grease, illustrated by Howard McWilliam, written by John Cena, and published by Scholastic Incorporated. Hey, that's me! Elbow Grease was the smallest truck in the demolition derby, but he never let that bother him. Why should I? His brother Tank was tougher. His brother Flash was faster. His brother Pinball was smarter. His brother Crash was braver. Okay, we get the point. What Elbow Grease had was gumption. You got that right, Buster. He always tried his best and never, ever gave up. Ouch! Ah! Oops! Yow! At night, Mel the mechanic plugged in Elbow Grease to charge while the other trucks slept outside. Sometimes his brothers teased him for being different. He's got a plug. He's stuck to the wall. He's got a lithium-ion battery which requires an external power source for daily recharging. He's got a plug. Have fun in the rain, you jitalopies. Elbow Grease didn't get upset. He was glad to be inside, especially during the storms. There she is, plugging them in. This book is so well loved, it doesn't want to separate the pages sometimes. One night, Mel brought home a poster. Someday I'm going to be a poster. You're too slow. You're too small. Your technique and experience are insufficient to compete at a professional level. You're too, don't hurt yourself, Tank. That made Elbow Grease so mad. That made Elbow Grease mad. So mad that he zoomed off to the Grand Prix by himself to prove his brothers wrong. I'll show those jalopies what I can really do. Interesting. I don't think that's safe, Mr. Elbow Grease. In the morning, Elbow Grease was exhausted. He had been driving all night without a charge. But when he arrived at the Grand Prix, he felt his circuit surge with excitement. He quietly rolled onto the track and snuck into position behind the monster trucks at the starting line. The race was about to begin. On your mark, get set, go! The other trucks were bigger. The other trucks were faster. The other trucks had more experience and technique. But Elbow Grease wouldn't quit. Never give up. He fell behind, but he kept on trucking. He got covered in mud, but he kept on rolling. Oof! Yuck! He got bashed and smashed and even caught on fire a little bit, but he kept on going. Owie! Xow! Oy! Oh, rust buckets. Halfway through the race, it started pouring rain. Thunder rumbled. Lightning flashed. All of a sudden, Elbow Grease's engine shut down. His battery was completely dead. Elbow Grease was stuck. For the first time, he wondered if his brothers were right. He started to cry. I'm not crying. I'm just cold and tired and scared of the lightning. Uh-oh. Crack-a-lacka! Boom shakalaka! jumped clear out of the mud. Lightning jolted the battery back to life. Elbow Grease had barely had enough charge to keep going, but he didn't give up. He didn't give in. No matter what, he would finish this race, even if he came in last. Ooh, look at him kicking up all of that mud. Mel and Elbow Grease's brothers arrived just in time to see him rattle across the finish line and collapse in a heap. The winner's celebration was already over. Ugh. Look, Bo! Most trucks couldn't even make it to the finish line. Just then the winner of the race rolled by. Well, shift my gears and call me Sally. That kid's got gumption. You boys could learn a lot from him. Crash was shocked. Big. Flash was stunned. Wheels. Pinball was intrigued. McGee? Who? Tank was confused. Mel knew that Big Wheels McGee was right. If you only stick with what you're good at, you'll never learn anything. So the next time your problem seems too big or too hard, just remember, oops, I'm currently on fire. Ouch. A little elbow grease goes a long way. Hustle up and show me some gumption. Ah! You can do it, fellows. The end. What do you mean the end? Haven't you been listening? Never give up. Never quit. The end. Never say the end. Keep going. Keep on trying. You can do it. And that is the end of Elbow Grease by John Cena, illustrated by Howard McWilliam, published by Scholastic Incorporated.